Welcome back to MarkOneModels. Today we'll be taking a look at a model I had not quite completed yet. It's one I started years ago, and for whatever reason it got tabled and put on the back burner. We'll take a look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of this one. And make sure to stay tuned to the end, since I've got a bit of a surprise to share with you about this too. Today's kit is from Testors, which means technically it's from Fujimi. During the late 1980s, Testors imported several highly detailed kits from Japanese manufacturers, and this kit was from Fujimi's Enthusiast model series of kits. It's the Porsche 356 BC Carerra Cabriolet. It allows you to build the 356 as either the 356B or the 356C specifications. I do recall at the time that there were some things about the B that I liked and some that I disliked, and the same was true of the 356C, so I had chosen to go the path of taking what I liked best about each version and combine into one. So likely this would have fallen into a kit car category if it were an actual car, since it wasn't accurate to either. Looking at it, all the parts still seem to be there. The glass is good and was still in the plastic wrap to protect it. Many parts are still on the screws and have been primed. A few are still loose. Some assemblies have been started, like the engine and the front trunk/fuel cell, but still need paint. As a side note on the engine, while the photo does not show it, that engine actually has you install the pistons in the block. One of the side assemblies was off when I opened the box up, so I was able to see this detail that I had forgotten about. The main chassis has also been constructed and painted in various sheens of black. We'll get back to the build in just a moment, but I wanted to take a moment to remind you that if you like these videos, feel free to give a like and subscribe and share with your friends. Don't forget to make sure your notifications are turned on so you won't miss an episode. You can also follow along on our Facebook, Instagram, and Threads pages, and you can find those on the links in the homepage. Now let's get back to the build. The body was done in some form of a metallic blue, likely something from the auto parts store back in the day. I had started a lot of chrome assemblies on the body and had done the chrome work in silver paint for the window frame. Unfortunately, it looks like the time in storage did not treat it well, as the windshield framing has been crushed and broken. I'll have to carefully restore that, and may end up stripping the paint from this so the repaired frame will have consistent paint all around. Likewise, with chrome pens and/or Revell spray chrome, I could make that frame look a million times better today. The one thing I'm not seeing in the box is the instruction sheet, so I'll have to see about finding one online. Anyway, remember at the beginning of this video I said that I'd have a surprise? It's true, I didn't forget. When I opened the box and slid the inside tray out, there was another model kit box in there. It was the one for the ZZ Top Eliminator as a snap kit. I still have that kit on a shelf, but wasn't sure what was inside this box. I opened it up, and it wasn't an old Ford. Instead, it was a 1/25th scale 1964 Impala from my teen years. It too needs some attention. Looks like I very poorly painted the interior white. I'd cut the hood for the blower and was going a customized route. I think this one will also need to go in the stripper bath so I can give it the proper painting it needs inside and out. You can look forward to seeing both the Impala and the Porsche in future videos. So, what were your thoughts on the Porsche? Do you have a preference between the 356B or C? Do you have the instructions for this kit? Were you as surprised as I was to find an Impala inside the box? Plenty to ponder, and I'd love to see down in the comments. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching Mark One Models.